Finch is saying that he wants to get you more involved in the offense this year. Just kind of how do you prepare coming into this season, and what are your maybe goals for this year that are different than before?
Just preparing, I would say, like, working on the things that I've been doing since I've been in the NBA, like catch and shoot, playing off the catch and stuff. And then just staying here this summer, I feel like helped me out, just locking in the gym, working on, like, handling the ball, like, playing in actions with the ball. So Finch and them, they always tell me, like, the opportunities and stuff will come. So I just thank them for thinking about me during the off season and stuff like that, and then coming in the gym, watching my work and stuff like that. So
Jaden, did your first real crack at the playoffs last year, did you feel like you built even, I don't know, confidence or even more belief in just the way that you played, and how do you think that carries over into a season where it does seem like, given all the trade and everything, that you're going to get a lot more of a role?
yeah, I'll say for sure, just coming out of the last series or the last playoffs, my confidence is super high. Like, even going in, it was still high, but just doing them things in the playoffs, I feel like it just shows yourself what you can do, and then just the work that you put in. So I would just say continuing to work at the level I was working at before the playoffs started and leading up to the regular season. So
we talk every year at the seemingly like, oh, how can Jaden's role grow offensively? Is this one of the first years, though, where, like, you truly believe that probably will occur?
yeah, I mean, yeah, I believe every time they tell me, like, I don't think anyone's a liar or anything like that. So, like, yeah, I for sure believe, like, my coaches and stuff are thinking about me and making sure that I get involved and stuff. So, yeah.
You've guarded, like, Randall before in the past, and obviously played against DiVincenzo too. Like, what do you think they can bring to this group to maybe, I don't know, help you guys even take another step?
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun competing against him. You know, like, playing against Julius, he's always going to play super physical, and, like, it's going to be like a dogfight. So I feel like just his mentality and stuff will help us out a lot. And DiVincenzo also, like, kind of the same thing, and just he's a great shooter. He spaced the floor for us, so I feel like it's two good pieces.
Jaden, Finch is talking about the fact that it helps to reduce fouls this year. You started off the beginning of the year committing a lot of fouls, and that seemed to tail off some as the season went on. What situations make you foul prone? What is it that happens, and how have you begun to address that?
Really just learning how, like, to control my arms when, like, I'm getting hit or, like, when contact occurs, like, because a lot of my fouls, like, I'll kind of have my arm hooked behind somewhere, stuff like that. So just watching my fouls, I would say, helped me out a lot of just knowing what the refs are looking for too. And I feel like that's why I kind of cut down as the season went on.
And Finch also says that if you are going to get the ball more, that he's looking for more playmaking from you rather than just always necessarily finishing. Do you think the fact that you having the ball in your hands more often will stimulate that? And is that one of the things you've been working on in the summer is, finding people while you're on the dribble?
Yeah, I would say just even practicing pick and roll and stuff, of just learning, like, different reads from, like, the low man or, like, the tag guy. So just I feel like also getting the ball more, like, I'm an unselfish player, I feel like. So, like, even if I got it 100 times, I'm not going to try and score every time. So just being an unselfish teammate is big for me, and just willing to pass, I feel like I'll be fine.
Jaden, you guys certainly raised the bar with the season that you had last year. How do you feel that this year's team is equipped to handle success going into, especially coming off the way you guys played last year?
No, I feel like we handled success well. Like, I feel like we're still hungry just of knowing we didn't accomplish the goal that we had for ourselves, and just all of us working on our game, working on our body over the summer, and just being hungry to get back to that same mark and overachieve what we went through last year.
Last year, this obviously was a very defensive team, that being the main characteristic of the team, and you being one of the main components of that. What can you say about the importance of bringing that to this year?
I would say just having that defensive intensity from the beginning, like how you guys kind of seen, like, the first round or the second round of the playoffs, like us playing 94 feet, like, full court. Kind of seemed like some AAU stuff you guys will see watching a little kid gym, but just keeping that intensity. And then just always being on the same page with, like, if it's me, Rudy, and Ant, or whoever's on the court, just making sure we're always communicating with each other.
Jaden, you, Ant, and Nas are all young, but you've seen a lot of high-profile guys kind of come through here, like be traded for, be traded away, even in that short time. Do you feel like there's element of like that you guys are kind of prepared or know how to deal with change and relatively
Yeah.
big change?
I feel like we're kind of don't want to say we're used to change, but like ever since me and Ant and Nas been here, like our first year we had coach change, GM change. So I mean, I feel like we're built for the adversity and like to go through it. And I feel like I mean, as we do go through those things, it makes us the players we are today, and just continuing like to keep hustling and keep being the players we are.
How's fatherhood, Jaden?
Oh, it's great. It's cool seeing my son grow, and every day he looks different to me. And sometimes I just sit there, stare at him, and be like, "This really my son." So, I mean, it's a blessing, and I can't wait to bring him to the game so y'all can see him. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yep, appreciate it.